check RSI, there's no momentum here. Actually, it's in like no man's land right now. Maganda sana yung bounce niya dito from the median papunta doon, right? So mas confident tayo to look into that. Pero nung nakita natin yan, somewhere here na naman na si price, tas umakyat na siya doon. So, ibig sabihin, um, I want to see if this price can break through, then possibly I can see the price go below the 50% nung ating RSI, then we can see if we can find much better sell opportunity. So, parang ganun, yun yung medyo hahanapin ko. So, technically speaking, natapos na yung hinahanap natin na buy. If you were able to catch the sell as well, that's good to know. Right? Pero to get in now, medyo wala pa ako nakikitang possible entry. So, abangan natin maya-maya. Or if not, baka tomorrow. Or tingnan natin if the price can still continue further. Alright? So, sandali. Let me check. Do we have audio? Sound check, sound check, sound check, check, sound.
Okay, okay, okay. Ayun na nga.
Okay.
Nangyari. Ayun, medyo na-disconnect ata ako kanina. Sandali. Alright, sige, sige, sige. Very quick na lang. Medyo naputol ako dun ah. Alright, but anyway. So, yun na nga, sabi ko, we're kind of waiting for this price to go and go down lower dito para mas comfortable tayo dun sa ating sell order. Right? So, napakaganda tingnan nito. Sana kung magre-reverse pero I don't like to spend most of my time here. Balikan natin to si AUD/USD. So, again, sabi ko nga kanina, area to sell will be somewhere here. Buy natin as nandun pa talaga sa taas yung area na to. Okay? Pero if the price will stay here and another bounce off from this current floor level or towards the ceiling there, then pabalik naman. So we would like to see if there's something that we can take advantage of later on dun sa area na yan. Okay? So, tingnan natin si NZD/USD on the other hand. Hindi talaga siya nag-breakout dun sa in-anticipate natin na zone. Right? So, ibig lang sabihin is nag-stay siya dito. So, parang andun pa rin yung consolidation, no? I'm not sure if you guys were able to catch some pips here, pero for me personally, I didn't have any trade dito sa part na to. Okay? So, ibig lang sabihin nito, tingnan nga natin. Just curious to see. Yeah, we're still below the 50% level there. So I would be interested to go for a long position there, bouncing off that oversold level. So tingnan natin kung yung sideways na yan talaga ang mangyayari dito. So far, yun na talaga yung nangyayari eh. So kung babalik man siya doon, tapos tingnan natin if we can jump in on a short-term buy. Stretch ko lang to ng konti. Ayan, kung mapapansin nyo, hindi pa nabe-break yung ating yung high doon from the last time or from that last level. So malamang sa malamang ako ang una kong magiging reaction is to go for a buy once it touch the 6209 level. So yun yung una kong plan, right? So anticipating tayo dun sa breakout pero ayaw niya talagang gawin. Pansinin niyo umakit lang from Monday. That's what we saw. Pero nag-alanganin na siya dito tapos nag-bounce, right? So ibig sabihin mapapansin niyo almost identical yung setup nila dito. May nangyayaring consolidation dito. Not identical like super identical pero almost same scenario, no? Nung umabot yung price doon, bumagsak, right? Pansinin nyo kay NZD/USD, price umabot doon, tas bumagsak. So, antayin natin sila parehas sa floor. Tingnan natin kung makakapag-buy tayo. Okay? So, from here, Euro-US naman is breaking out of that zone and it looks like it can follow that big downtrend move right here. So, kung mapapansin nyo, this is the weekly chart. So, I'm trying to go for this short-term downtrend right here. Or sorry, like we can call the sub waves or sub cycles or the sub swings, yung mga little swings within the major swings, kumbaga tinatawag nila. Okay? So, on those lower time frames that we checked, number one, let me go into H4 now. Yep. So, kung mapapansin nyo, nagbe-breakout na siya dyan. So, I'm very much interested now to be involved with Euro-USD for a short setup. If this shooting star will be confirmed tonight, Okay? So sana magstay siya below dyan, and yan yung magiging initial entry natin. A first attempt to see if Euro US can still be pushed further lower. Right? Kung maalala nyo, dito tayo niyan, di ba? Anticipating for the price to go back to 50. Tapos yun na sana yung strike na inaantay natin, pero it started to go sideways here. Okay? Now it's below, and that's as mentioned Monday. Kung yan bumaba, dito tayo maghahanap ng sell. Ito na yung magiging sell area natin. So hopefully we can find some trading opportunities there. So pag hindi naman na-trigger yung gusto nating makita, then malamang dito tayo ulit papasok sa sideways na to or sa zone na to. Then potentially I can go for a buy here towards the next resistance somewhere at 1.0264. Yun yung nakikita natin, or towards hanggang dun sa trend line na yon. Okay? So, tingnan natin how this can go. We still have 20 minutes for this bar to end. Then, let's jump in on a sell if the opportunity presents itself. Okay? GBP USD, on the other hand, looks like it's not gonna continue the downtrend, but I'm not saying the downtrend is already invalidated. The downtrend is still strong right there, as you see, right? Momentum from this chart coming or carrying it over from last month, nandyan pa rin naman siya, okay? Pero medyo humihina, okay? Dito sa huli, towards the huli. So, meron pa rin strong momentum nandyan. Nakikita nyo, the recent low is still lower than the previous. Hindi niya naman yan, hindi naman siya nandito. Kumbaga, this high is still lower than the previous high. So, that downtrend is definitely still valid. Pero kung mapapansin nyo, if you go to lower time frame, yung sizes ng bar recently have shrinking a bit. So, lumiit siya ng konti or bumaba yung moment or yung, I would say, tawag dito, volatility ni GBP USD for the last few days. Pero hindi ko sinasabing walang trading opportunities dyan. In fact, for some probably were able to catch this sell already when it was touching that area right there. Okay? Sa akin kasi I was or my bias for GBP USD is for it to break out. Kaya medyo nag-aabang talaga ako ng buy above that zone. So, kaya medyo hindi mo na ako kumukuha ng sell dito. Okay? So, tingnan natin how the price can go and move forward. Ang gusto ko talaga makita is buy. Usually kasi po, for me, no, personally, if I have that bias, yun muna yung una ko talagang tinitingnan. Ang disadvantage lang din, of course, yes. There are times na nag-reverse na si market, kumbaga yung dahil yun lang talaga yung bias ko, minsan tumitigas yung ulo natin. So minsan nalilate na akong i-catch yung pag-reverse niya towards the opposite direction, 'di ba? So pero of course, still it's the best thing for me to do kasi I'm following a certain trading plan, kasi naman you're just jumping the gun and not understanding what the market is doing. Tapos sino pa ba ibang sisisihin mo dun sa mga decision mo na ganun, 'di ba? Sarili mo lang din naman, right? So again, my point is if there's no confidence on the setup that you're looking at, there's no need for you to be involved in that trade. Just move to the next currency pair, right? Always remember, trading is not about the number of trades that you take. It's always the quality of trades that you make. 'Di ba? It doesn't necessarily mean na mas marami kang trades, mas maraming chance yung winning, 'di ba? Hindi ganoon. Misconception naman yun about forex trading, okay? So, I'll rather take limited trades as long as I'm confident and comfortable with it, right? Then I can sleep right early or whatnot and not closely monitor those trades, di ba? So, parang ganun lang. Pero just in case that happens and the market goes and stay below here, right? I would anticipate for my position to be taken as early as the 15-minute chart, and tingnan natin how this can progress towards the level we were anticipating for the market to go next. So, ako, buy pa rin naman yung bias ko. Tingnan natin how these things could go. Probably you would ask why. I still want to see this go over. Yeah. Yung momentum na to, gusto ko mag-cross siya dito. So, ibig sabihin, this is like really struggling over that 50% ng RSI. So, if it can break out, then we could possibly see it testing the 1.21. Sorry, 1.2196 level again. So, if you're asking me, just in case. Yeah, so yun yung po yung reason. Right. USD CAD, on the other hand, is trying to break through that zone again. Okay, so kung mapapansin nyo, several times since yesterday, it's trying to really break through of that zone or that floor level at 1.2855. Okay? Which is very interesting to see kasi syempre may room naman tayo dito for selling. And if you are to remember this, dito natin siya unang ina-anticipate na pumunta kasi nga itong pattern yung gusto natin makita. Pero medyo mukhang nagko-consolidate siya dito, talagang bumaba muna ulit siya dito sa 1.2821. So tingnan natin if this is just a test for that level before going back up, right? I really want to see a head and shoulder pattern happen here. Pero hindi naman ibig sabihin na ito yung anticipate natin, pwede pa rin maging, tawag dito, hindi necessarily na dapat pumunta dyan for it to become a head and shoulder pattern, right? Ang ibig lang sabihin nun, okay? Ang ibig lang sabihin ng sinasabi ko is, pwedeng kahit hindi na umabot dyan, sabihin natin on this pink area na lang, alright? Or purple depending on your screen resolution. Tapos nag-reverse na siya dyan. So at least this one is still lower than the previous. That's obviously not showing strength from the buyers anymore. Saka tayo maghahanap ng short position. So for me personally, I would like to see the price bounce back up. If maalala nyo, meron tayong pending order dito for a buy. Pero hindi nga lang talaga siya na-trigger. Okay? Dito tayo nag-aabang nun, tapos hindi siya talaga na-trigger, bumalik, tapos bumaba dito. So, yun, bumalik siya dyan from yesterday, but it failed to go higher. Yun na nga yung next expectation ko. Sabi ko, okay. Parang itetest niya lang talaga yung pinaka-floor or yung mas mababang level. Pero hindi pa rin siya tumuloy. Okay, bumabalik siya ulit dyan. So, I'd like to monitor USD CAD further. I don't have any positions there since yesterday. Okay. USD CHF on the other hand, still going down pero not as strong as we want it to be, na talagang bumagsak doon. Pero true enough, if you guys can remember this from Monday, umakyat muna siya doon sa area na yun, at least very, very close to the EMA before going back down. So, as we have expected, yung pullback nangyari muna kasi after this big bar. So, parang sabihin na lang natin, nagpahinga ng konti tapos medyo bumabiyahe na naman siya ulit ngayon. So, tingnan natin if it can continue. The lowest level we want to see the price touch is the 95.36. That's the next floor level. So, pag abot dyan is baka mag-iba yung bias natin. Baka pwede na tayong mag-consider ng buy ulit kagaya ng nangyari dito. Or if not, bigla siya nag-breakout, mag-change yung bias natin for a sell. So, ibig lang sabihin nun, I would not expect for that to happen like tomorrow or Friday, yung breakout na yon. So, malamang hanggang siguro Friday, ang pinaka possible na mangyari is tumama siya hanggang dun sa floor, right? Pero kung magbe-breakout, very unlikely, pero I'm not saying it's totally impossible, right? Pwede pa rin biglang bumagsak si dollar ngayon as far as you pair it to the Swissy. Okay? So, pwedeng mangyari yan. Bangan na lang natin. My bias here is still a sell. If you are looking for sell setup, you have your 1 hourly chart there looking good, pero wala akong nakikitang entry price. If we get in now, the 15-minute chart is also looking good right here, right? Ang challenge ko lang dyan, if you would allow me, okay? Ang challenge ko lang dyan is, sabi ko nga kanina, wala pa akong nakikitang entry price dito. Okay? But, aggressively, yes, pwede na akong pumasok doon kay 15-minute. Okay? So, dito naman, on the other hand, okay, ang pinaka-challenge ko dyan, yung ideal entry price ko, gumalaw na siya kanina. So, I was out earlier. Dito ko siya gusto makita, the break of that beautiful shooting star there, where the fractal is. Tapos nag-bounce na siya. Ulitin ko po na, mga challenges ko dito, kaya medyo nag-aalangan akong pumasok na. Okay? Kasi as far as my fractals are concerned, parang merong, eto kasi yun, dapat na-catch na natin to. Tapos ngayon, umaano na siya. So, again, may pag-aalinlangan. Pag-aalangan, I mean. Yeah, so sayang tong about 14 pips lang din naman na bounce. Tingnan natin how we could take advantage of this one. So, but again, sabi ko nga, aggressively, yes, I can go and jump in now on that sell order. Probably anticipating for a bullish engulfing. Okay, if this one can go, pero kailangan niya umakyat doon tapos saka bumaba. So, that's about like a 15 pipper move. Okay? Or if not, then it would be my 1 hourly bar ang magiging basis natin for a re-entry on this part. Okay? So, yun yung magiging take natin on USD CHF. Dollar yen is now moving after that bounce of 61.8. So, nag-retest lang siya dito from earlier today. Okay? Or at least from 3 hours earlier, no? So, yun, umakit na siya ulit. It's trying to go back and move in that direction now, which is looking good for dollar yen. Okay? So, ibig sabihin kung maalala nyo to, ito pa rin naman yung bias natin for the price to go up. Okay? But so far as the day is concerned, or the whole day so far is concerned, medyo nagdo-doji pa siya. So, there's a little bit of a struggle for the price to be pushed higher. Kababalik niya lang dun sa 61.8 na level. But still, it is looking good. Right? Ako naghahanap lang talaga ako ng magandang entry price dito for a re-entry. Okay? So tingnan natin how we can go and take advantage of this for the rest of the evening, or if not tomorrow. So we are on this area now. Ito na yung inaantay ko kanina sa 15-minute chart. So hindi naman siya nagtuloy-tuloy dito na mag-crossover. So ibig sabihin, this is likely to go and be pushed higher. So standby na ako sa aking magiging potential na entry price. Wala nga lang ako nakikita dito kung saan ko ilalagay yung entry price ko. So, no rush, right? Again, sabi ko nga, I would love to be in the trade where I would be more comfortable on taking that position. So, but anyway, nakikita ko na yung mga gusto ko makita kay dollar yen, then we are likely to be involved in that trade anytime soon. Okay? Sorry, excuse me. Alright, excuse me, madam. Samid ako. Pero kung sino ka man, nakakaalala po sa atin. Alright, so we're seeing a bit of a triangle here on gold. Okay, so nakikita natin umakit si dollar yen, no? So, as anticipated, gold and dollar yen are strongly correlated with each other. Though hindi naman sinasabi natin na 100% of the time na nangyayari yung or nagtitrigger yung correlation na yun. It's just that may possibility talaga. So, but they are inversely correlated. Ibig sabihin, if dollar yen is moving up, likely gold is to go down. Right? So, tingnan natin anong nangyayari dito. Yan, tinitest niya tong ating, kahapon mukhang symmetrical ito pero kung mapapansin nyo, nagiging wedge na siya dito ngayon, right? Because I was trying to see if this price can be broken. So, yung intraday na yon na low, hindi niya rin na break. In fact, kanina pa ako nakaabang ng sell dito. Akala ko ito magtutuloy-tuloy na. Then, nag-bounce pa siya ulit doon. So, it's quite difficult to catch where gold wants to go at the moment, right? But for me personally, for almost the whole month of June, puro gold lang yung position ko. So, I only had one or two AUD USD positions and $1 yen, right? So, and this was the time that these things were happening right here. So ngayon medyo mahirap siya talagang intindihin ngayon where kung saan ako papasok. Kahapon ito pa yung ina-anticipate ko for a bounce, nakakuha pa tayo ng konti dyan. Pero ngayon parang more likely manghuhula ako sa magiging position ko. So you don't want to do that on your trades, 'di ba? You want to eliminate the guessing game. So maghanap ako ng much better na setup. Siguro somewhere here, pag bumalik yan ulit sa resistance, saka tayo or above the resistance, saka ako maghanap ng buy. Actually, ito na nga inaabang ko kahapon, pero medyo nag-aalangan dyan. But though we were able to catch some few pips there. So, in that case, kung bumaba man siya, nandito na siya ngayon. Pero nagkakaroon tayo ng medyo strong floor level dito or short-term floor. So, magiging yan, dito pa ako maghahanap ng sell, mas komportable ako dun sa ano. So, sabi ko nga, unang plan ko is dapat ma-break niya lang tong consolidation. Tapos, hindi siya nag-consolidate nung gusto kong makita. Tapos, naging wedge siya. So, ngayon, I'm monitoring closely kung ano pa yung magiging position ko kay gold, right? I would like to go for a long position. Yun yung pinaka-initial bias ko. Why? Kung mapapakita ko sa inyo yung bigger picture, this is a big sideways market, right? Though this is the third time that gold is testing the 1681 level. So, ibig sabihin kung talagang hindi niya kayang i-break yan, na-reject na siya dyan at the beginning of the week. Actually, last week pa yon from Friday. So, I am now anticipating for this price to be pushed that high. Okay? Pero, sabi nga natin, hindi naman guaranteed 100% of the time yan. Pero, medyo malayo pa rin ako sa floor to consider a long-term sell. Okay? So, kaya nga ang initial bias ko is to go long. Pero sabi nga natin, hindi naman ako pwede masunod kay market, 'di ba? Sinusundan natin kung ano yung magiging galaw ng market. So, doon ako naghahanap ngayon ng much clearer move or action na gagawin ni market, okay? Kanina sabi ko sa inyo naghahanap ako ng sell dahil meron akong shooting star from yesterday, pero if you notice, momentum or the volatility for gold is kinda nawawala slowly, right? Pero hindi ko sinasabing hindi na pwedeng mag-push yan. Kaya lagi ako nakaabang for any possible position. Okay? So, yun muna yung magiging bias ko for AUD-USD. Or sorry, AUD-USD. Gold or XAU-USD. Yun yung ibig sabihin. Okay? So, yeah, Bitcoin, quick look. Yun na nga, bumaba siya dito ng konti. Sabi ko, an early level for a buy would be somewhere here. Pero kung mapapansin nyo, nagpo-pull back talaga siya towards our trend line. Though hindi talaga siya tumama doon, pero that's a reasonable level to consider. If we draw a Fibonacci level there, and if you notice, this is bouncing off the 61.8, which is, again, sabi ko nga, it's very reasonable for the market to go that lower before it could bounce back up again. So, tingnan natin how Bitcoin can progress for the rest of the week. Okay? Not sure how to say this, but it's not as good as good news as I want to say for crude. Pero there's a little bit of light there. As we are seeing, this trend line is being respected by crude's price action, I mean. Okay? So, ang ina-anticipate natin ngayon is for this price to go much lower, right? Again, ang inaabangan natin is the 93.35 per barrel na price, and gladly saying, or I would say, na though hindi niya na-break yung floor from Monday, okay, bumalik siya dun sa taas, at itong trend line na to na sinet natin, medyo nasusunod naman. So, ibig sabihin, what you're seeing here is a descending triangle towards the end of this trend line, no? Parang itong area na to. So, the momentum is really being pushed more by the sellers more than the buyers. Ibig sabihin, mas nakikita natin yung presence ng sellers ngayon, at least for the last few days, well, from yesterday actually, right, to be specific. Dun natin siya nakikita as far as the week is concerned. So, and we are on a little bit of a doji, but hopefully this shooting star can be the catalyst, if not the reason for that breakout that we are anticipating for. So, hopefully, yeah, we can expect for another rollback of crude prices for the next coming weeks, if that would happen. So, yun yung abangan natin. All right. So, those are the major currency pairs. Let's jump into our yen pairs. Ano na nangyari dito from Monday? Ayun, hindi naging downtrend yung AUD JPY natin. Mapapansin nyo, it is still hanging there where the trend line is, or sorry, the resistance is at 95.03. So, ibig sabihin, umalis na or lumabas na si price action dun sa trend line na dinrowing ko. Hindi na yun ang susundin ko ngayon. But instead, I'll be more focused on this current consolidation na nangyayari. Right? If you are a big fan of chart patterns and you trade chart patterns more, ibig sabihin lang, you will set your entry price here for a sell, right? And your entry price here above for a buy, anticipating for a break of this consolidation right here. Right? Pero kung hindi naman ganun yung style mo, this is a 58 pip box right here that we're seeing, or a potential sideways. So if you want to scalp within this area, possible pa rin naman. Pero for me, I would still like to consider a short position here unless the price goes back up. Okay? So one thing is obvious, from the one that we saw Monday, yesterday was a bit of a doji. Ngayon is another bit of a doji. So there's indecision in the market for at least the second day now. I'd like to say I'm still more of a seller than a buyer here because the price have stayed below that horizontal line. Pero again, tingnan natin sa 1 hourly chart, may nakikita tayo ditong pag-crossover ng EMA, though wala pa siyang momentum na pinapakita. Pero kung kaya niya yung pagpatuloy tonight or for the rest of the week, then or kahit hanggang tomorrow lang mag-breakout yan. Tingnan natin dito if pwede tayo maghanap ng buy order. If not tomorrow, maybe Friday. Okay? So yan yung take natin kay AUD JPY. Kiwi Yen, on the other hand, though hindi siya nag-doji kahapon, but that resistance is really holding on at 85.65. Okay? So, tingnan natin dito. Ooh, this looks like a symmetrical triangle now on a lower time frame if you would take it this way. Okay. So, no. Obviously, for me personally, I don't like to spend more time here. I don't see the possibility of being involved or getting in on this trade anytime soon. So I can spend most of my time on currency pairs that we could possibly trade, right, anytime soon. I'll jump in na ako sa ibang currency. Okay, Euro Yen. This is really interesting to see na hindi talaga siya bumalik doon. Pero, kung maalala nyo ito, okay, may little pullback siya doon tapos bumalik lang talaga. Medyo nag-alangan talaga akong pumasok dito kasi nasa floor tapos ang ganda nung continuation niya dito. So, pullback na to, re-entry na tayo. Interesting siya tingnan for a downtrend or for a sell. Wala akong mahanap na entry price. Sandali. Possible sa 1 hourly chart. Medyo playing siya around the 15-minute chart.
It's time for bed.
Oh, thanks, Alexa. If I'll be interested to get in on a sell, asan ko ilalagay yung aking entry price? Yun lang talaga. Saan ang entry price ko? Wala akong mahanap na entry price at the moment. So, I'd like to pass on this. Balikan ko na lang yan and focus on GBP Yen. Tingnan natin. Still inside that symmetrical triangle. Obviously, we don't want to be involved with that yet. All right, back to Swiss Yen. There you go. As the price have moved already. Kung maalala nyo ito pa rin naman yung bias natin. And it is, yes, moving in that direction. Let me know if you guys were able to catch this move right here. So, for me personally, I'm not getting involved in any, literally like any yen pairs right now. I'm not sure if you heard about it earlier. I was a bit focused on gold, right? For almost the whole July already. So ilang araw na lang din, 'di ba? So next week August na. So tingnan natin. I really want to focus more on the gold trade or how the gold could end by the end of July or the end of the week, I mean. Okay. Anyway, meron pa tayong FOMC na inaabangan till Friday. Okay, so but this is looking good. If you guys are buying, ang sa akin lang is watch out for 143.74. If there's any one of you checking out on this webinar and you have a buy position on Swiss yen, please monitor this level or set an alarm once it reaches the 143.74 for you to be able to assess your position, whether you want to take the money early or probably set a trail stop there, right? Anticipating for a breakout. Okay? CAD yen, last but not the least, still, yung una nating ina-anticipate from last week mag-breakout siya pero bumabalik siya ulit dito. Yung sinasabi kong still, we are still seeing very, very good pressure coming from the buyers, right? Not allowing the price to go lower than this trend line right here at least. Nag-i-stay siya dyan. So we're seeing an ascending triangle here for a potential breakout. So my bias will remain for a buy or long position for CAD JPY. So yeah, inaantay lang natin na mag-breakout yan. So tingnan natin. Ito lahat ng mga inaabangan ko though. I'm very much focused on gold. Then there's a very good chance na kung hindi ko magustuhan yung mga galaw ng gold until the end of the month, then we could jump in on this currency pairs and focus on them as we go and start August. All right, but anyway, before we would be excited for August, meron pa tayong FOMC na abangan this Friday. So let me know guys of the currency pairs that you are currently monitoring. Let me know in the comment section or you can send me a screenshot on Facebook, okay? And if you are not a member or you have not looked into our Facebook page yet for our trade ideas and some announcement from my team, right? To invite you for some webinars or any other free learning stuff that we have, you can go to our Facebook page, TGIFX Premier, which stands for Traders Guide into Forex. Yep, we have very beautiful announcement for you guys for the next coming days, especially for those who want to learn how to trade the currency market, to be an active trader, to be the actual trader, right? Go and join that group already so you'll be updated of the activities that we have, right? Especially not just for the upcoming month. We have very, very, very exciting announcement before the month ends. Okay, so that's me for the midweek market analysis. It's Wednesday. I hope you guys are enjoying your week, and still there are some trades to be taken there. If you're feeling a little bit stressed with your trading, it only means you're not doing it properly, because everyone, remember, trading should be fun. I'll see you guys on the next session Friday for our live market analysis, for that end of week market analysis. Let's see what's gonna happen for those FOMC news para sa atin. No? Tingnan natin ano magiging impact kay market. Guys, you have a wonderful week ahead of you. May the pips be with everyone. I'll see you guys Friday. Charts up, 8:30. Bye for now.